Hey everyone, it's your buddy Stickman. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a microscopic dive into the world's most famous and honestly most misunderstood nutrient out there. Yep, vitamin C. We're going to break down the hard facts, bust some massive multi-million-dollar myths, and yes, we are even going to talk about scurvy. So stick around, because everything you thought you knew about your morning glass of orange juice is about to get turned completely upside down.
Man, I just love a good orange. The zest, the tang. But wait a second, are you telling me that my body, this glorious, highly evolved, perfectly drawn stick figure physique, cannot actually manufacture its own vitamin C? Okay, let's dive into this because it absolutely blew my mind. Unlike most animals on this planet, humans completely lack the biological machinery to make vitamin C internally. We literally cannot produce it. That means we're entirely dependent on getting it from our food every single day, because our bodies just don't store large reserves of it for very long. If you don't eat it, you don't have it, period.
Scientifically speaking, vitamin C goes by the name ascorbic acid. It's a water-soluble nutrient, which is exactly why you can't just store it up in your fat cells for the winter. But its main gig in your body, it acts as a powerful antioxidant. Think of it as a microscopic bouncer protecting your cells from damage caused by free radicals. And what are free radicals? Well, they're these unstable, annoying little molecules that get produced naturally when our bodies turn food into energy. But we also pick up a ton of them from the outside world, from air pollution, cigarette smoke, and even ultraviolet light from the sun. Vitamin C swoops in and neutralizes them before they can wreck your cellular neighborhood.
Forget what you've heard, look at this resume. I'm practically flexing my stick arms just reading it. First off, it builds collagen. That's the protein that helps your wounds heal and keeps your skin from bruising easily. It also dramatically improves the absorption of iron from plant-based foods, which is a massive deal for vegetarians and vegans trying to keep their iron levels up. And yes, it supports the immune system, but it definitely doesn't stop there. It actually helps your body make crucial neurotransmitters and hormones, like adrenaline, so you can stay alert and responsive. It even plays a role in turning your genes on and off. It's basically the ultimate biological multitasker.
Just look at that shield. When you're getting enough ascorbic acid, it's like you're activating a literal, invisible force field around your cells. It's defending your immune system, keeping your tissue structurally sound with collagen, and acting as the ultimate cellular bodyguard. When I think about this, I feel invincible. Just a highly optimized, well-defended stickman ready to take on the world, one properly absorbed plant-based iron molecule at a time.
But wait, oh no, what is this? A giant warning sign? Suddenly, I'm not feeling so invincible. Let's shift gears and ask a very scary question. What actually happens if you don't get enough? And I don't mean just missing a glass of juice. I mean what happens if you enter the severe deficiency zone, getting very little vitamin C, like below 10 milligrams a day, for many, many weeks. Well, your cellular shield drops, your collagen production halts, and things get really, really bad.
Scurvy. Ugh, just saying the word makes my gums hurt. It's a rare but intensely real condition caused by severe vitamin C deficiency. The symptoms? Utter fatigue, severe gum inflammation, little red or purple spots appearing all over your skin, and in the really severe cases, spontaneous bleeding and wounds that just refuse to heal because your body literally cannot weave the collagen together to patch you up. It's a gruesome, horrifying breakdown of the body's maintenance systems.
Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. Stickman, relax. Scurvy is just a historical footnote. That's a disease for 18th century pirates and sailors on long ocean voyages eating nothing but hardtack. And yeah, that is where it got famous. But I'm visibly worried here, folks, because it is technically still a modern-day risk. While it's rare in places like the US and Canada, it still absolutely happens today in people with heavily restricted diets or those with heavy alcohol and tobacco use. It's not ancient history, it's basic biology.
So, how do we make sure we never get scurvy? We need the best sources, and prepare to have your mind totally blown. Welcome to the ultimate showdown. In the left corner, the reigning, undisputed champion of the breakfast table, the classic orange. But in the right corner, wait, what? Red and green bell peppers? That's right, folks, the peppers win. A single serving of red or green bell pepper actually packs more vitamin C per serving than your classic orange. I know, I've been living a lie.
So, the crucial point is that the produce aisle is absolutely loaded with heavy hitters, and you don't just have to rely on citrus. Check out these other delicious sources. Kiwi fruit, for example, they're tiny but incredibly dense with vitamin C. We've got broccoli, strawberries, cantaloupe. Even baked potatoes and tomatoes are out here secretly contributing to your daily goals. When it comes to vitamin C, this is one of those nutrients where getting it directly from a variety of fresh foods clearly, undeniably beats taking a supplement.
But hold on! Before you go throw all that beautiful broccoli into a pot of boiling water, listen up. Pro tip time. Prolonged storage and intense heat will actually destroy the vitamin C in your food. It literally breaks down. So if you boil those veggies, you're leaving all the good stuff behind in the water. The optimal way to go? Steam them, microwave them, or honestly, just eat those bell peppers raw like an absolute champion. Keep that water-soluble magic intact.
And here is exactly why keeping it intact matters so much. Remember when I said we can't make it or store large reserves of it? That means we're constantly on a daily clock. Tick-tock, folks. Every single day that clock resets, and your body is looking for its next shipment of ascorbic acid to keep that cellular shield powered up and the collagen factories running. You can't just eat 10 oranges on Sunday and coast until Thursday. It's a daily target.
So exactly how much do you need before the clock runs out? Let's break down the exact numbers. For adult men, the recommended daily amount is 90 milligrams. For adult women, it's 75 milligrams. If you're pregnant, your body is working overtime, so that bumps up to 85 milligrams. And if you're breastfeeding, you need the most out of this group at 120 milligrams per day. It's a highly specific target based entirely on what your body is actually going through.
Oh, and there is one very fascinating exception to these rules. Plus 35 milligrams. Who is this for? Smokers. If you smoke, you need an extra 35 milligrams of vitamin C every single day on top of your baseline. Why? Because tobacco smoke is basically a chaotic storm of free radicals. It adds a massive amount of oxidative stress to your system, which actively eats up your body's vitamin C supply, as it desperately tries to protect your cells. You've got to reinforce the shield.
All right, I'm leaning in close for this one. I'm building the suspense because I know this is exactly why half of you clicked on this explainer. The single biggest, most requested, most culturally ingrained myth in the entire history of vitamins. You feel a tickle in your throat, you run to the pharmacy, you buy the fizzy orange powder. But does it actually cure or prevent the common cold? All right, time to deliver the hard scientific truth. I'm feeling a little playfully smug about this because the answer is, drumroll please? Nope. Sorry. Massive, comprehensive research reviews have proven time and time again that for the general population, taking vitamin C supplements does not prevent you from catching a cold. It doesn't cure it, it doesn't stop the sniffles from starting. The multi-billion-dollar fizzy tablet industry might hate me for saying it, but the science is crystal clear. Let's look at what the cold research actually shows, because nuance is everything. If you're already sick, taking vitamin C might, just might, modestly shave a tiny fraction of time off how long that cold lasts. We're talking a minor reduction. However, it does actually help prevent colds if you're someone under extreme, intense physical stress. I'm talking about literal marathon runners or soldiers operating in sub-zero freezing weather. If you're just a regular person commuting to an office, popping a giant vitamin C pill isn't going to build an impenetrable anti-cold force field. And speaking of popping giant pills, we really need to talk about limits. Because while eating a massive salad full of bell peppers and kiwi is perfectly safe, slamming high-dose supplements is a totally different story. The safe upper limit for adults is 2,000 milligrams a day. If you go over that with synthetic supplements, your body is going to aggressively reject it. We're talking terrible upset stomachs, severe cramps, and diarrhea. Your body is literally flushing the excess out. I want to get completely serious for just a second here, because this is a really important medical warning. Too much vitamin C from high-dose supplements can actually be dangerous for certain people. Specifically, it can increase the risk of developing kidney stones in individuals who are already prone to them. So the golden rule here, check with a doctor or a pharmacist first before you decide to megadose any supplement. It's just not worth the risk. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final thought. Look at your plate. Are you getting enough from a variety of delicious, crunchy, fresh foods like bell peppers, kiwis, and broccoli? Or are you just buying expensive myths in a plastic bottle, hoping to magically cure a runny nose? Eat your veggies, respect the biology, and stop boiling your broccoli to death. You know what? I'm taking another bite of this orange. Man, still tastes good though. Makes you wonder, what other giant health myths have you been falling for all these years? Stay curious, my friends, and I'll catch you on the next explainer.